been some requests to do kind of a tutorial of sorts on how I go about doing my weekly planning, like my planning that I get done. I usually do it on Sundays. Sometimes I do it on Friday, like the Friday before the next coming week, if I know we're gonna have like a crazy busy weekend and I won't have time to plan. So I'm gonna go in and show you exactly how I go about planning, the tools I use, kind of the strategy I go about doing for planning our week, and just a basic overview on how I plan. So if you're interested, stay tuned and you'll see an up-close view of exactly what I do. Okay guys, so what you see in front of me is basically what I use every week to plan. So that is my large Orla Kylie case, my everyday Orla Kylie case, and my sticker book that typically houses everything that I need to plan it holds everything that needs to go in here. Now sometimes I may need something else or whatever, but typically this is what I use. These are the three biggest components to me doing my daily planning. So basically what I do is, I'll turn it around so you can see. The first thing I do is go in and look at my monthly spread, and I look for any big events that I've marked in my calendar. Now I know this is the week that we're on is this week right here, which is this week of the 20th through the 26th, and I know that I have my best friend's son's birthday party. It's also the anniversary of my mom's birthday, and for those of you who don't know, I lost my mom last year to cancer, so it's going to be a little bit of a difficult day, but the reason why there's stars all around it is because she had told me and my sister that we should always take time to stop and look up at the stars because it's so beautiful. So that's kind of our tribute to her ever since she passed. And then there's also a monster truck show. I doubt we'll make it to that, but I put it in there anyways just in case for some odd reason my husband is out at work early and we can make it to where this is at by 6:30. So basically what I do is get a feel for the week of any major occurrences that we have. And it also helps me with decorating. Now, of course, I'm going to have to include some stars because that, to me, is just a tribute to my mom. And then also, I'd like to somehow kind of incorporate my girlfriend's son. His name is Aiden. He's having a yellow birthday party. His favorite color is, as he says, Lello. So I want to do yellow. So this week's theme will be stars and yellow. The next thing that I do is flip over to that week and just look and see if I've indicated anything in pencil. Sometimes if there is something going on that week but I haven't decorated, I will just write it in, like a doctor's appointment or something like that. I'll write it in pencil, and then kind of once I plan out my week and know my color scheme or whatever, I will write it down in ink when I do my planning. So it doesn't look like I have anything. I did put 2 party stickers in because we have my girlfriend's son's birthday party and then also kind of an impromptu party for my niece on this day. So this week, in terms of anything besides the weekend party stuff, is relatively open for us. Usually it can be a little bit crazier, but I'm sure things will fill up as we go through the week. So after I'm done seeing what I have to do, I take a look in my sticker book first, which is this. And this is a Jonathan Adler presentation book that I got at Barnes & Noble, and I love this book. It houses all of my stickers. It is pretty thick. I think I'm going to go get another one maybe this weekend because it's getting a little thick. I'll go through here, and again, my theme is stars and yellow. So I will go through and see. I know I have a stars tag because of how important stars are to me. So I will find my stars tab and go through and pick out which stars I want to use for that week. Now out of the stars that I have, I am going to use these littler ones. These they're a little bit, I don't know if you can tell, but they're a little transparent. those, and then these were actually my mom's stickers, so I'm definitely going to use those. Next I want to go through and just see if there's anything yellow, specifically yellow, that I'd like to use for Aiden's birthday party day. So out of the ones I found in my sticker book are going to be the yellow balloons, this yellow cupcake, possibly this star that says "You Light Up My Life," because it also goes along with the star theme that I'm doing, possibly these little sunshines, and then maybe some yellow polka dot, like kind of like confetti looking things. Again, you know, just because you don't have a specific yellow birthday or yellow what, you know, something specific that is designated for what you're trying to plan, you can try and think of creative ways on how to decorate using what you have. So these are just going to be little kind of confetti around his birthday day. So those will be the stickers that I use throughout this week. The next thing I do is open up my travel planning case, and in here has the pens that I always use. These are the Sharpie pens, the fine point pens that I love, a hole punch, scissors, my new market dots that I'm using as laundry coating systems now, trash stickers, weather stickers, things that I document every single week. So what I'll do first is open this up and kind of spread out a little bit. And these are my, like, every week I use these. So the first thing I do is I go on my iPhone and I look up the weather for this coming week. Now this is just a guesstimate. iPhone weather is not always super predictable, but what I'll do is write down the weather and the current predicted high for the day. And usually I will do that in blue pen. And then I will take my weather stickers, and these I just got on Amazon, but I hear that you can find them at the teacher store for really inexpensive, like $2. I think I paid $5 shipped to my house. So what I'll do is go according to the forecast and plan my week. Tuesday is partly cloudy, so I will take a sun and a little cloud and just kind of overlay them, put them on the right side. Gives me a basic idea on what's expected. So now that weather's done, I go through and I think of what I do every single day, which is laundry. And I take my little weather code sheet. These are just market dots. Again, I got these on Amazon and they were shipped $7 for, I mean, a pretty substantial amount, especially for laundry. Now I was using the Martha Stewart stickers, but they're difficult for me to get, and whenever I go there they only have like one package in stock, so these are just a lot easier for me to obtain and a lot less expensive. So this is what I'm using. So I'll go through, and typically I base my laundry loads on how busy our day is. Like, for example, when I'm washing the towels, I know I'll have a few loads of towels, so I need to kind of be around, or at least somewhat close to home, to where I can switch the loads and get them all done in one day. So if we're having a crazy day, I'll do like the hang dry clothes, which take 2 minutes to wash, hang them up, and they hang to dry, and then like my girls' clothes, which usually I can get done in a load or a load and a half. usually don't put a laundry load down for the weekend because I am typically just using these days to do catch up. So far, this is what I have there. So I have the weather up here and the planning, the laundry loads down here. Now I put the laundry loads in my morning spot because typically what I do when I wake up is I take a look at what laundry load I'm doing that day, and then I'll also take a look and see what my meal plan is for that day and defrost any meat that I need to defrost. So after I do my laundry coding, next up I will indicate things that happen every week, which are garbage day. I have these super cute trash and recycling days, and our trash comes on Wednesday, so we usually put out our garbage on Tuesday night. So far that's what I do. I go through and do the things that we usually do, all the things that I usually track, and then I will just put these back. I try and stay organized while I'm planning because I find that if I don't, I either forget to include stuff while I'm planning or it just gets a little too chaotic. So the next thing I'm going to do is my meal planning. Now, earlier today, I went through and kind of created a grocery list of things that I need to get, and on the back I keep the meals that we're going to have for that week. Now, of course, things can change, you know, if I find that we have a plan coming up that is going to be kind of crazy or hectic, you know, a busy day, I will go through and rearrange things or possibly put the slow cooker meal on a day that we are going to be extremely busy and not home. But before I do that, I usually like to pick a color. Now, yes, I'm decorating in yellow, but I think yellow is a little bit hard to read. So I think I will do orange. Now, I don't color coordinate, you know, for each child or each, you know, type of event. I just use one pen. It's just easier for me that way. My Filofax holds one of these, and I find it to be a little chaotic if I have things written in different colors. Now, if I need to remember something super important, I will kind of either circle it or use a highlighter or something bright to draw my attention to that, but typically I just use one marker. And when I'm planning out my week, I like to, or writing in my week, I like to take the 2 pages out so that my rings are not in the way. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is write down the major events that we have, which obviously are my girlfriend's son's birthday and memory of my mom's birthday, and then we also have another birthday to go to on Sunday. So first I will do my mom's birthday, I think. This is just totally based on your preference, you know, how you like to do things, what works for you, what's too chaotic, what's, you know, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna actually switch you guys over here because I think it might be easier for you. So hopefully that view is a little bit better. Now, since my mom's birthday is a little bit more important to me than most days, I kind of want it to stand out a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is use my Staedtlers, which I keep inside of my Orla Kylie case. As you can see, they are in this compartment right here. So I'm going to take her favorite color to indicate her birthday, which was purple. So before I go any further, I forgot to indicate that I do my daily morning routine. So I'm going to write that in a little checkbox. So now that I put in some stars, a little bit of decoration, I'm going to go through and do Aiden's birthday party, which I will use yellow to indicate that. Basically, I just put what it is and the time that we're supposed to be there. And then I'll decorate for his day a little bit. Okay, next up I'm going to do our meal planning. So I take my list of meals and I kind of go through and see what I feel like having on what day. Typically I make larger meals on Monday, so I'm going to do the deconstructed ravioli. I also try and look, especially in the summer, if we're going to be grilling, at the weather for that day. So I almost put chicken on a day that's supposed to rain. So I'm going to do the chicken on a little bit of a safer bet, which is going to be Tuesday. And then Wednesday will be a rainy day, so we'll do our slow cooker, because I don't know, to me slow cooker meals should be done on cold or rainy days. Taco, casserole, guacamole on Thursday. Thursday is typically my cleaning day. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We might do something special for my mom's birthday, but typically if I'm doing a cleaning day, I want a meal that either I can prepare before I clean the entire kitchen, or that's kind of a no mess type of a cleanout or cleanup. And then on Fridays we do family night, which my girls get to get Happy Meals. And then Saturday and Sunday we usually wing it in terms of meals. The only other decorating I wanted to do was cover up the red, white, and blue. I kind of just want something that is a little bit different than 4th of July. So this is just paper tape that I got at Target. It was like $5. Doesn't stick that great, but it's pretty good at covering things up. In this little section right here, what I try and do is, major projects or bigger items that I don't necessarily have a specific day to do them on, just a date or just stuff that I would like to get done if I find the time. So one of the things I want to get done is update my YouTube expense report. And also make a dentist appointment and a eye doctor appointment for my youngest, or my oldest, for her kindergarten checkup. And then I wanted to look at Pinterest for some inspiration on how to organize master bedroom closets. I need to do one more birthday party for my niece. And I think in terms of decorating and planning, that's all I need to add in. I do want to put in dollar sticker for my husband's payday, and then also remind myself that I need to make something on Friday for dessert to bring to my girlfriend's son's party. Planner or calendar stickers, which I got at the Container Store, and I want to indicate that Thursday so far, unless we do something special for my mom's memory, it's going to be a cleaning day, although she did love to clean, and she was always very proud of me for keeping a clean house, so we'll see. And that should do it. And then, like I said, each morning I go through and I will I will look at my laundry load, and I will also look at my meal plan. Take out, for this meal it'll be ground beef, and I will start I think these are, I don't have my code in front of me, my towels. So that'll help me get going in the morning, get things done. And then I'll just add in things, as they go along. If we keep an empty day here, I may take something from my bigger to-do list on the side here and incorporate it throughout the day. Another thing I like to do is hole punch a Project Life card. And what I do with these is just write down items that I need to buy that aren't necessarily on my grocery shopping list. So, things like if I run out of a specific cleaner, or I need to replace light bulbs, or things of that kind of nature, just things that aren't necessarily grocery items, I put down on here, and then I can take this and it fits right in my wallet, and I'll take it with when I do my errands on Friday. Typically I go to Target and run any other errands on Friday. And then all I do to hole punch is I take the Project Life card that I'm going to be using and flip it upside down so that when I trace the holes, it's on the side that I'm not going to be using. Single hole punch and punch those through. I will put my Project Life card right there, put in my bookmark, and seal it up. And so this will be my week at a glance for the week of the 21st. Okay, so that is how I go about doing my weekly spread. I do decorate a little bit, but I still try and keep it, you know, kind of clean looking and organized to where I still have room to write in, you know, our daily activities or things that come up. When I'm planning, I try to leave room, even if I think that there's going to be nothing else going on that day, I try and leave room for other things just in case something happens and I need a space to write it down. You know, again, I encourage you to think outside the box. Just because you don't have, you know, even like, okay, say St. Patrick's Day, you may not have shamrocks and leprechauns and cute stickers like that, but maybe you have a bunch of green washi tape that you can layer, or different green heart stickers, just things that make it more festive. You don't have to go out and buy specific stickers for every single holiday, although there's nothing wrong with doing that too, but I'm just saying that if you think outside of the box and come up with creative ways to write things down and track them for you, you know, it keeps your planner fun. Again, some may say that this is excessive amount of decorating, others may say it's not enough. You really just have to find what works for you, what works for your planner, and most importantly, what works for your brain and keeps you on track and motivated to keep working inside your planner. So this is what works for me. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. If you do decorate your planner, I'd love to see pictures, so just tag me. If you have Instagram, just tag me in them. My Instagram name is Living the Wife Life, and be sure to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.